Hey friends, welcome back. My name is Shana, or you can call me Mismooncrystal, whatever vibes with you the most. Today we were just doing an energy check-in for the weekend. I was going to do a much nicer video, but I didn't have the time today, but I still wanted to be able to put something up for you guys because just to really do a check-in to kind of see how you guys are feeling and then kind of tell you what I've been feeling and the messages that are coming through for me. Right now, I've still been feeling kind of settled and just happy and peaceful. I feel like things have settled down a lot. Now, on the opposite end of the spectrum, I do feel that there are some people that aren't handling this as well. This energy that is coming through, there's still a lot of anxiety and moodiness, and actually possessiveness, like this is mine kind of thing. So you might run into with certain people where they're like, they don't feel control in their own life, so they're trying to control little other things. Hoarding, stuff like that's going to, go up, which I've seen with people around me in my life. Just holding on to things, just trying to get as much as possible. So just be careful of that energy. That is a false feeling because obviously the universe is abundant, and when we feel abundant, then we reap abundance. But when we feel like there's lack and that we're not having enough, then we're not going to ever have enough. And it doesn't matter how much that we actually do get, it's still never going to feel good enough. So just like I said, be careful of that energy. If you're kind of feeling it, if you're feeling like, okay, I'm out of control, well, let me go buy a bunch of stuff or let me go do this, just stop and sit back and relax first. Make sure these thoughts are coming from a place of spirit, of intuition, those sort of things. If they're coming from fear, then I'd say, all right, you got to figure that out kind of thing, which, like I said, I go through these too. This is just what I've really been noticing, like I said, around me and in my own mind. I personally, like I said, I feel pretty good right now. I'm seeing some things start to come together. And I feel that for a lot of you guys too. So we've been talking about projects that have been happening. So a lot of you started some new things or had some new ideas. Even new relationships I'm picking up too. Are starting to come together now. You're really starting to see them, develop more instead of just thinking about it. Everything's in the more spiritual realm. Now you're seeing it in the physical realm more now. So that's an exciting thing. So I feel like I'm picking up that excitement from you guys. Something else too, I was going to say to you guys, we are in Aries, so we are picking up that passionate energy to get the ball rolling with things, so you can tap into that. And we're going to be moving into Taurus soon, so you can take that passionate energy and then move into Taurus and kind of keep it rolling with practical grounding, thinking about, your finances, your more earthly things like that. So the energies, the natural energies of the universe are really there to support you and to support the things that you're doing. If we're not aware of them, then they can kind of make us go all over the place and feel crazy sometimes. But if we can tap into them, we can really use them to our own benefit. And I just encourage you guys to do that, especially now that, a lot of people are on lockdown and those sort of things. I had a hard time saying that word. I don't know why. But, that's happening. So it's really gotten us out of the routine that we had been in before. So now is a good time for us to develop a better, more natural routine that would be more in line with natural cycles and stuff. So just a thought. Those things have been coming to my head a lot lately too. So I want to pull a few cards for you guys just to see what's going to be happening this weekend. Like I said, I did feel some tension with some people to where it was almost like they're hoarding things, they're holding on to things, but other than that, for the most part, everything seems pretty relaxed right now. So let's see what these cards are saying. So what does the spirit have to tell us for the weekend of the 18th and the 19th? What messages are coming through? What do we need to know? Oh, the other thing I was going to say that I was really feeling from a lot of you guys is support. Support from friends, support from family, support really from friends a lot. I'm seeing some relationships come together really. I feel like there's a lot of love going around though, which is great. That's what we need. But I feel like people are really helping take care of other people too. But they're wanting to support and help grow others and make them feel encouraged. Where probably about a month ago, I was feeling kind of the opposite. I think people were more at because we were in an anxious space, everything being kind of new still. that people were kind of at odds with everything. What messages are coming through? All right. All right. So, if we can pick it up, we have the Three of Cups. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Fool. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups. And we have the Five of Pentacles. So we saw the Five of Pentacles the other day when I did a reading. So that to me just still feels like this, I'm out on my own. I'm not, you're feeling disconnected from, the world right now. Say, going to work, maybe going to your job every single day, those sort of things, and really not knowing what's going on. That's what that energy feels like to me. Some of you may be having financial issues because of this. You're not sure where money is going to come from next. You're not sure how you're going to take care of certain things. So I feel like we do feel left out on our own, like, okay, what's next, you guys? But once again, we are in an unknown area, an unknown place that none of us have ever really been in. As a society, of course. I know plenty of us have been in this situation, just in life in general. But yes, as a society, this is completely different. But I feel like it's this back and forth of you guys going, I'm trying to make the best and the lightest of this situation, but I'm also really learning and growing a lot too, because I feel like you guys are having to step aside and move away from a lot of things as well. And you guys are dropping things like left and right, going, I don't need this anymore. I don't need that anymore. It's time to, do what makes me happy. And I did feel this the other day. Sorry, y'all, my phone cut off. I didn't realize that I didn't wipe it before I started the video. Okay. But anyway, what I was saying is I felt the other day like, okay, this is a time that we are not settling anymore. Like our souls won't even allow us to do the things that don't align with us anymore, the things that we don't desire. Like we just can't do them. And I felt that 100%. I've tried to force myself to do certain things. It just doesn't happen. Like we're really coming in alignment with spirit more, with the flow more. And as we're doing this, our lives are going to start to align to that too. We're going to see things, like I said, fall away. We're going to just go, I don't need this anymore in my life. And that's like what I said I'm seeing here, with the Eight of Cups. You're taking things that are emotional, things that, are very, they're big to you. There's something that used to bring you a lot of joy, and you're just walking away from them in the middle. So this could, like I said, be jobs. You might be going, okay, I just can't go back to this job. I just can't go back to this partner, this person. I can't, do this anymore. And in one sense, you're sad, but in another sense, I feel that a lot of you are okay with it, and you're able to pick up and really start to go, you know what, this is going to be exciting. This is going to be fun. I'm actually doing something for myself now. And even though, we are kind of feeling left out and alone, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. We're put out into this place, like I said, we're in the unknown. So now we have to start figuring things out, and we're going to do things on our own terms. For our highest good, rather than for everybody else in the world and the people around us. But I really feel that we aren't allowing things to get in the way of what we really want anymore. And like I said, I feel like even spirits coming in, and like our own souls are coming in and going, nope, I can't do this anymore. I keep looking at this Fool card. I want to draw on it. Let's see. Because that's where I feel like, we're walking away from this thing, and we are still excited about what's in front of us. It's not this scary thing for us, even though, yes, it is sad that we did have to. Oh, Queen of Wands, that's Aries right there. So some of you may have been, walking away from a person here, and you're walking actually into another relationship, and it may have happened a little faster than you thought it was. I did feel that a lot of you are connecting on a really deep level now. And I'm seeing that in my life. I've been talking to a lot of you guys that, all of a sudden we start talking and you can just feel the connection, and we've never seen each other face to face, but there's something else there. So I think that's really cool, but I feel that's happening too, because we are stuck at home. And, if we are only allowed to be on the internet, we're going to be talking through the internet. So I feel like you guys are making these connections. So some of you are going to be meeting partners, meeting people on there, or just really good friends. But this is different. It's a different feeling, I'm telling you. There's things being pulled together here on purpose, and it's really a cool thing. But I do feel this weekend that for a lot of you, you're saying goodbye to something for sure. And I do feel like for a lot of you it's going to be a relationship and maybe even friendships too, but you're going to immediately start meeting other people. You're going to immediately start to start to move forward with someone else, or even another passion, because I see the Queen of Wands as, passionate too. So once again, you're saying no to something else. It's okay though, even though it did make you happy, it served its purpose, while it was there, but now it's time to move forward with something else. And let me see why the Knight of Cups is here. He seems like to me that a lot of you are going to be kind of trying to look back on past things to get your answers. You're looking back at past relationships and things like that, but you're not going to be able to find what you're looking for back there anymore. So that's all in the past. You've moved past all of that. So it's time for you to keep moving forward and trust yourself. I do get that sense that some of you are going to go, oh, well, I did this before, or I talked to this person before. What does this person have to offer me? What did this thing have to offer me? Those things aren't going to be there anymore. We are moving forward now, and all of that is falling away. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. Let me know in the comments below. I do appreciate you guys for supporting me and talking to me too, everyone that has been chatting with me on Instagram. I love talking to y'all so much, and I hope y'all have a super blessed weekend. Thank you so much for watching.